already at a third HP with 10 Fury Swipe stacks.
But Big Daddy Sven does have his ultimate. Silent, and he's the Dominator. He's going to send a creep in. The Hadoukens may be annoying, but this Roshan is dropping very quickly. Wave of Terror, just a little assist here for EG. Help them get that Rosh done a bit quicker, or maybe they do look to fight. Holding to a position, PPD pretty low outside the pit. They then stun Arteezy, but VP not comboing their spells to get kills, and the man that they're focusing on is an Angry Bear. FNG apparently holding his honey hostage. Arteezy's not going to allow that. Claps him, charges onto him, smacks him, actually gets fogged out a bit, lost the vision there that he needed to continue auto-attacking, then a two-hair stun from Silent. He may become the new victim, perhaps a worse one. They purge off the roar there, able to back Silent away to safety, he'll then TP out, so a good disengage from VP in the end. It's definitely a big contender here as the hard parry. G does get trapped out though, at the neutral creeps, PPD moving in. They will manage to snipe that Invoker. Good pick off for EG, but the counter comes. DK Phobos jumping in deep, working on the Universe here, who pops the drone, heads the other way, but it's into the waiting arms of Lil. Even the Dragon's trying to get involved in this one. Heads down to the south. Can they nuke him down with the Purifying Flames? Just enough damage to get the kill. Silent, just now joining the party.
Like, his spells are really long range. He's not like Abba, who has to be a little bit closer to the action. He can stand super far back.
Sumail gets eyes on FNG. He's going to throw out the Plasma Field, chasing forward. Creeps are there to body block away, and Lil, oh, they get the storm pulled off, but right as he blinks out, Arteezy's going to dodge away from that one. Chasing onto FNG. Lil, alive for now. He did have to commit the false promise for this and not able to save FNG. Ends up going down. Plasma Field now used. They're chasing these supports down, and they're going to need a little more backup. Invoker in position, dropping the stun striking. Clips PPD, bring him down to half health. They nuke him down from distance, but they can't finish the job. Lil now trapped in the trees, isolated, surrounded, and about to get mauled by the bear. He'll fall too. They, in the end, lose the two supports. The core survive. Lasso swap him into your fountain.
But then he just enrages.
Yeah, you need the silence, or I guess, like you said, the Hex.
Or just kill everyone else. And just ice wall him, cold snap him, tornado him.
Well, the other thing is just to force it out early. So if you can force him to pop the enrage, then you can make a move on him. But you don't want to, ideally you don't want to be using the lasso too early.
You want to lasso Lion, I would say. Lion or NT. Those
Phobos, he's got the Invis and he sneaks up here. Arteezy is up in the front line, so he's getting aggressive, has the ultimate ready, not popping yet. They quickly bring down the Beastmaster, who never got off a roar, and now Arteezy's in pretty far. Sumail's going to walk next to him. They both get locked down for a period. Silent, feeling confident, wanting to move forward a bit. They lost their tower. It cost them a Beastmaster, though.
Everyone's just like, avoid Arteezy. Do not fight him. Run away at all costs.
Do not feed the bear. It's like when you go to a national park and the signs are. There's a lot of ways to force it out because you have Invoker, you've got Avenge Stun, even the Spent Stormbolt can be a problem. Obviously the Lasso, so you use one, then you drop all the others.
They were really good at just dealing with Phobos, so he got immediately Hex as he blinked in.
They're trying to contest this Roshan, Sunstrike into the pit, and FNG moving forward, Wave of Terror comes in and will help the Rosh a bit faster, but Phobos is there with the Flame Break, it sets up the FNG Aegis, steal beautiful stuff from Virtus Pro, and now they rush onwards onto PPD, death by Silent Sword, and looking for more in the pit. Arteezy does get smashed on him, but the Meatball lays them out, roasting EG, 3 are down, it's up to Arteezy, can he deal with the Sven? He's getting kited now, the Yules, the Napalm, it's too much, our Tor's down as well, and Universe gonna make it a 5-man wipe. Can he even get the Phobos kill? Completely outmaneuvered EG. They just want something. They settle for only a bat. Not good enough. VP crushing them at the most opportune of moments. And Lil's position has been good as well. And now they use the Aether Lens, he can sit even farther back in these fights. And even if Oracle dies, you still have the bench to worry about. But they find Arteezy here up on the hill. They're going to drop the Invoker combo. It's on 3 again. G doing so much. Arteezy is going to try to deal with Silent here while the ultimate's going. He's got a bit of a chance, but as soon as that ends, no such luck. Sumail surviving for quite a while. Can Silent finish the job on him? Retreating, but slowly burning to the Bat Rider. Arteezy looking for that clap opportunity. Silent, 1 hit, 2 hits, and crits him down. It's not enough. Sumail to fall as well. And then on to Fear. The old man's going to meet the sword too. Even when he's not getting crits, he's doing work. And then when Samus decides to run well, he's damn tanky at that. There's the Sprout though. Can get out of this one. Doesn't look like it. Maybe they can finally bring down the Sven. They do so, but it's an expensive kill. So they've had to commit a lot to bring him down. Ends up being a 4 for 3 there. The Radiant jungle looks like they want to do a bit of dewarding. Now they've got the gem advantage. And Silent busy storm bolting hogs. Uh-oh. This could backfire. They're leeching out his damage. Silent being kept alive though by Lilith. He's going to commit the false promise for this one. Arteezy also leaping forward on FNG. They have to swap him out as well. Then he blinks away. They'll have to sacrifice a support here. G. It'll be drop.
That's still vision advantage and being able to jump to Oracle and force that many cooldowns at the start of the fight.
They gotta get something now.
Yeah.
Those buybacks committed, but Tornado's off the mark. G is gonna zero in onto Universe. No! Didn't actually see him there.
If they lose this fight right now, they lose the game though.
Hex onto BK Phobos, and Will sitting back behind him. They need to protect this Batrider. No BKB, no lasso. Batrider's gonna drop. That's a gem down as well. G trying to go to work on Arteezy, but Arteezy has his ultimate up. He's very tanky. Where's the Sven? What can he possibly do at this point? He's nowhere near the team. He's actually pushing out the bottom wave while G runs for his life. Save your brother, Silent. EG lost nothing in this fight, absolutely nothing. And now Fear goes in, double gem, balling out of control. Stormbolt comes through, but Arteezy just immediately enrages and gets to work. Now the Bat has to buy back the Invoker as well. This is basically a do or die now for VP. Can they hold? Do they have anything left in the tank? EG have just outmaneuvered them and outfought them time and again. Arteezy gets pulled in, but he's got another enrage, so he's going to be a very tough kill. PPD feels confident, jumps in with the stun. Silent has got strength. He's trying to kill creeps and hoping for the cleave, but Arteezy gets the bash, jumps in, the Sven's down, dead for 110, and now on to G towards the fountain. EG rallying the VP backlines. They farmed all game, but EG just outfought them when it counted. Another buyback. This one on the bench. But what can a lowly vengeful spirit do? A 6,500 gold swing. Pain ensues for VP. And you can see them talking it over, hardly even leaving the fountain. Their last stand begins. Sumail, the man in front right now, lashing away at the melee Rex. The glyph is popped. Relatively early. Silent able to deal with some of the forward creeps, but Arteezy just jumps in right away on FNG, pops the BKB as well as the enrage, finishes him off. The Batrider initiation completely countered. The Meteor rolls down onto EG, but they're very tanky. BKBs preventing this damage, and the Sprout just makes Silent useless during this fight. Oracle keeps him alive, but he's not dishing out damage. He needs that cleave, and as the false promise, and he explodes. EG have completely broken through. The racks are now down, and it might even just be straight onto the tier 4. Sumail is feeling like this one's in the bag as he begins to dive even towards the fountain. He'll halt that aggression. He'll focus on the objectives here. Focus on the win. Tornado coming through. Just stalling tactics, but it's not much longer. They can afford to wait. Virtus Pro overrun the base in shambles, and EG on the verge of taking the game 1 win. Favorites coming into this group and looking like they deserve the title now. They're diving the well. They roll on to G. They're gonna maul him in the pit. Death by the bear. EG emerge victorious, and they will take game number 1. Sumail, the casual refresher orb to celebrate this glorious victory. They definitely had their spots, but EG just, it really feels like they just outplayed them in the clutch fights.
It's really crazy how EG's lineup was so strong in all phases of the game. They were pushing towers 7-8 minutes in. They got every single Roche, and they dominated the late game. That's scary. He's probably like wondering what is going on, and then before he knows it, he gets hexed and then he dies.
Oh, EG, they're in the pit! Phobos is coming in! They've got a cooldown ready! The Aegis is snatched by the jar. The last hit, I think, might have been from the Wave of Terror of Lil, and they're gonna look to fight this FNG there with the Black Hole. He's pulled in Fear! PPD! He does have a stun, he lets it go now! Can they turn the fight? Arteezy going to work on him from range. PPD finished off in the pit, and Silent now grabbing whatever he can, picks up the bottle of Sumail, but it looks like he may drop. They stun Arteezy, they try to focus him down. The Fissure finishes the job, but he's got the Aegis. There's a double buyback, and they're coming right back looking for round 2. Lil will fall, and Arteezy now on the hunt. The rest of VP have made it out. A triple for Arteezy. Gee, maybe he scoops that one up. But VG, more importantly, they know some ultimates are down, and they're looking to end this game right now. Take that second lane of racks, the tier 3 under siege. There's no Echo Slam available for 25, no Black Hole for 120. VP, they need a good swap initiation, something to get this party started. DK Phobos with the mini blink back, but it's already too late. The melee racks is down. EG showing that killer instinct straight onto the top lane. VP, time to make their stand. Sumail's just toying with them. He has the Fissure to prevent the cheese pop, so it costs him his life, but it also drags them very far away. Arteezy trapped within the middle of the enemy team, but he's just standing his ground, going to work with the BKB. It's all for the racks, and they're gonna get it too. The melee's down. Everyone dropping low. EG are throwing bodies at this thing. 4 dead, and 5 racks as well. Just 1 solitary ranged racks.
Well, Drow is up in 10. Where are the Birds. Birds, I think, are dead. I think they have to wait for the bird respawn to giant defend. I think you just concede one Rex and you're like, okay, whatever. They only have one range rack left. It's not even going to heal up. That's the bad part.
Uh-oh. Drow Ranger BOTs. Here comes Sumail. He's got the split ready. He pops the BKB, zoning the back-end hole. Even take out his rage here on the ranged creep. But meanwhile, in the radiant base, Arteezy on the move, heading straight for the rage Rex. TP home, gentlemen. VP. How many teleports do they have right now? They've got one on Phobos, one on Lil. Not popping them in. Well, they do, but it's too late because elsewhere, FNG's been fissured, trapped in. Phobos trying to engage, goes on to PPD. Arteezy's heading right back down that top lane. They've already gotten the mega creeps. Creeps starting to hit the tier 4s. They're losing their Enigma. G also in trouble. Fissure will finish him off. EG are really overcommitting for this one. 3 are down, and it's going to be up to Arteezy and Creeps to take something bigger. Well, they have slowed them down. VP, do they make the walk of shame back to their base, or do they all in down mid? It's a tough choice. They've got the Zeus here, holding things at bay. Arteezy just looking for openings, trying to cut waves, trying to slow them down, now ratting his way towards the bases. Sumail as well. Cheese available, can pass it to Arteezy if need be. It's G against Arteezy, who goes in first. They're going down mid. This is getting a little intense. VP, which way do they want to go? Seems they're committed. They're sticking around mid. And G, him against the world. Brewmaster starting to work on the tower. Enigma buys back everything on this fight. VP, they need to hold. They blink in with the Enigma. He summons a couple of Eidolons, and they're going for the throne. VP are committing for it, and then they think twice, and then they back off. They can't make up their minds. They see the TP's coming. They want to retreat, and Arteezy wants to punish. Back and forth. Throne getting swarmed. VP just don't know what to do here, and oh, this could be bad. Arteezy committing onto Phobos. There's the swap from Lil. Pulls him back to safety.
Oof. Oof. That's what you call eyes on a prize from EG. You can throw it at people, you just can't drink it.
All right, here we go. EG are going to grab another Roshan. This is some free bodies to throw at that throne. You get the gold is still very useful for VP, but ultimately you get the tier 4 and they're feeling a lot more exposed. They've got less damage to push these waves out.
Yeah. I guess they want to make one big concern after that. Oh, there we go.
Here we go. Commitment. Now they're going to jump on the silo. They do finish up the Dark Hawk and they ambush them at the base. EG sprung their trap. Black Hole to turn it around. Gyro has no buyback though. They need more damage. It's up to G to get the job done. Arteezy has fallen. He's going to buy back instantly. Phobos gets herded back into the well and the Brewmaster's split. Working its magic. Lil stunned and controlled. There's the Shiva's got the Enigma blinks in and just goes splat. They have brought down the tier 4. VP hold. They hold for now. The Sprout coming through from Universe. He's still got an Aegis ready. Fissure's there on Fear, but he stands his ground. The throne exposed. Glyph's still there. Don't forget to use it, VP. You're not entirely out of this yet. Oh, maybe they are. 3 down. Buyback coming out now from the Zeus. Phobos dead as well. FNG backing off the throne. Low. Still no Glyph. If there was ever a time, it's gotta be now, but it seems it may be too little. Too late. FNG holding his serve in the pit, in the throne. Not gonna matter. Throne dead. EG have pulled through. A valiant effort. The Glyph comes out. One last moment of defiance, but they just caught them off guard at the fountain of all places.
Did he even get a hit anyone with 3? He just died.
Nobody ever expects the fountain smoke gank. Killer instinct.
DG well played. Nicely executed driving just right, and I think the Brewmaster pick definitely caught VP off guard.